Well, time now is 6:14 on this Monday morning. Thank you for joining us for Sunrise. This morning, we're taking a look at the Tejano culture and the impact that Selena and her legacy meant to the Tejano community. Sunrise reporter Cordero McMurray fills us in with his first of a two-part series on the Tejano culture in Texas.
Is to be from Texas and of Mexican descent.
Professor Marquez teaches Mexican-American history at Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Marquez says she always teaches her students about Tejano culture and why it's so unique. She says the roots of Mexican-Americans living in Texas were here before the U.S. government acquired the state.
There are many Mexicans who remained in Texas, and to maintain that identity, being Mexican and also being Texan, it's a blending of those two things.
Professor Marquez says over time, Tejano culture has evolved as a result of that union.
Anytime you have the blending of Texan culture, Mexican culture, really it's the birth of Tejano.
The Tejano culture is known for its food, arts, music, and musicians, like Corpus Christi's very own legend, Selena. Her global impact has inspired many young people who say they too want to be just like Selena. And for one person in particular, Miss Honey Andrews. Andrews is a Selena impersonator who is known for her performances as Selena in drag shows across the country. She says she's been studying Selena's moves and music since the age of 9.
She's always been such an inspirational person and artist, and she's always been a role model of mine. So why not bring tribute to her, keep her memory alive by discovering this form of art that we call female impersonation or artist tribute impersonations.
Miss Honey Andrews, a Tejano herself, says she's been impersonating Selena for 14 years and says the Tejano culture is a mixture of cultures, especially when it comes to the music.
Spanish mixed with a little bit of English, with a little bit of pop, but with a little bit of rock.
In an industry that was dominated by men at the time, Selena conquered Tejano music and proved that the impossible is possible by winning 36 Tejano Music Awards.
She's such a great inspiration, to use as to what do we think about when we hear the word Tejano? We think of Selena.
Professor Marquez says she thinks back to when she was a teenager when Selena rose to fame.
For me, she represented someone like me, like us, like people in my community.
For part 2 of this series, we'll talk to a local radio host who dedicated his career to playing Tejano music here in the Coastal Bend. Reporting in Corpus Christi, Cordero McMurray, Chris 6 Sunrise.